Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome to the Shadow Frequency, episode 124, where we dive into the eerie corners of the unknown. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight we're stepping into the shadowy pine barrens of New Jersey, where a ghost town called Ongs hides a chilling tale of a secret experiment in interdimensional travel. Some say it's a doorway to other worlds that don't play by our rules. Matt, this one's got my skin crawling already. What's got you hooked on this story?
Oh, Juniper, it's the way Ongs feels like it's whispering to you from another dimension. The idea that a forgotten town could be a nexus for quantum experiments. It's like the universe is daring us to look closer.
Daring us or warning us? Either way, listeners, buckle up for a creepy ride into the unknown. Matt, take us to Ongs in 3, 2, 1...
Welcome to the Shadow Frequency, where we chase the shadows that linger just beyond our understanding. Tonight, we're unraveling the enigma of Ongs, a ghost town in New Jersey's Pine Barrens that's become the heart of a paranormal conspiracy so strange it feels like it was torn from the pages of a sci-fi horror novel. Deep in the dense, haunted woods of the Pine Barrens, a place already steeped in legends of the Jersey Devil, lies Ongs, a name that sounds innocent enough but carries a weight that's anything but. The story begins in 1978 when a man named Wally Fard, said to be a mystic tied to the Moorish Orthodox Church, purchased 200 acres in this desolate stretch of New Jersey. He established an ashram, a commune for seekers of the strange, spiritualists, tantric practitioners, and, most intriguingly, a group of renegade Princeton physicists. These weren't your average academics. They were obsessed with quantum physics, chaos theory, and the idea that the human mind could bend reality itself. Their goal? To unlock the secrets of interdimensional travel. By the late 1980s, these scientists had created something called the egg, a device that looked like a sensory deprivation chamber, but was far more sinister. It was designed to pinpoint the moment a quantum wave becomes a particle, a key to manipulating reality. But during one test, something unthinkable happened. The egg, with a young man inside, vanished for 7 minutes. When it reappeared, the man claimed he'd traveled to a parallel Earth, identical to ours but devoid of human life. The air was still, the silence deafening, and the world felt wrong. The ashram's experiments didn't stop there. They built a series of devices culminating in the Gate, a portal that could transport entire groups to other dimensions. Whispers spread that the scientists had succeeded, fleeing to an alternate reality to escape a supposed military threat after a nuclear spill from a nearby Fort Dix. They left behind only their technology, hidden in the ruins of Ongs, a gateway to worlds unknown. The Pine Barrens themselves add to the creep factor. This million-acre wilderness with its gnarled pygmy pines and abandoned villages feels like a place where reality thins. Locals speak of strange lights in the woods, disembodied voices, and a sense that something watches from the shadows. Is Ongs a real portal, a tear in the fabric of our world? Or is it something even stranger, a story so immersive it blurs the line between truth and nightmare? Juniper, you've been out in the woods at night before. Ever feel like the forest itself is alive, like it's hiding something?
Oh, absolutely, Matt. I hiked in the Appalachians once, and the trees seemed to whisper, like they were passing secrets. If Ongs is half as eerie as that, I'd be checking over my shoulder every step.
Right. It's like the Pine Barrens are a character in this story, guarding its secrets. Okay, Juniper, hold on to that creepy vibe. We're diving deeper after the break.
Wow, listeners, Ongs is giving me chills. Are you feeling the same, wondering if those physicists really cracked open the door to another dimension? We're only halfway through this wild tale, and Matt's got more to unpack in the second half, including a twist that might make you question everything. If you're loving the Shadow Frequency, you can like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all major podcast platforms. Visit our website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com, where you can listen to all of our episodes, leave a voicemail telling us where you're listening from. And you can check out our Shadow blog, grab some cool swag from our store, or buy us a coffee to support the show. Right now, we're going to dip into the mailbag, and we're going to hit this button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
All right, we love hearing from you, and today we've got a great message from Jeff in Michigan. He writes, "Love the show, really enjoying all the episodes on cryptids and UFOs. You guys make the paranormal feel so real. I'm hooked." Well, thanks, Jeff. We're thrilled you're part of the Shadow Frequency family. Keep those messages coming to shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. All right, Matt, you can take us back to Ongs Hat.
Welcome back to the Shadow Frequency. We're deep in the mystery of Ongs Hat, where a ghost town in New Jersey's Pine Barrens allegedly became a hub for interdimensional experiments. The story of the ashram, the rogue Princeton physicist, and their reality-bending device called the egg paints a picture of a place where the veil between worlds is razor thin. But let's dive deeper into the paranormal threads that make this tale so unsettling. The Incunabula Papers, a collection of documents that surfaced in the 1980s, are central to the Ongs Hat legend. These papers, circulated through early internet bulletin boards and zines, detail the ashram's experiments with a blend of quantum physics and esoteric practices like Tantra and Sufism. They describe a device that could not only pierce dimensions but allow travelers to interact with parallel worlds. Some say even with beings descended from lemurs in one alternate reality. The papers read like a manifesto from another plane, filled with cryptic references to supposed scientific discoveries and a shadowy military cover-up. What's especially eerie is how the story spread. In the early days of the internet, Ongs Hat took on a life of its own, with participants adding their own accounts, personal stories, audio recordings, even videos, creating a shared hallucination of a hidden truth. Some claim to have visited Ongs Hat and felt an unnatural pull, as if the air itself was charged with something otherworldly. Others reported dreams of empty worlds mirroring the descriptions in the Incunabula Papers. It's as if the story itself became a portal drawing people into its orbit. But here's where a shadow of doubt creeps in. Some, including the project's creator, Joseph Matheny, have suggested Ongs Hat was an elaborate experiment in storytelling, an alternate reality game, or ARG, designed to blur fact and fiction. Matheny, a transmedia artist, admitted in a 2006 interview that his goal was to craft an immersive narrative, not to deceive. Yet the line between game and reality got so blurred that people showed up at his home demanding secrets to interdimensional travel. Could Ongs Hat be just a brilliantly crafted fiction that tapped into our deepest fears of the unknown? Juniper, if you stumbled across a hidden lab in the woods, would you be tempted to step into something like the egg, even just to see what's on the other side?
Tempted. Maybe for a split second, Matt, but I'd probably run the other way. The idea of stepping into a void where humans don't exist, that's a hard pass for me.
Fair enough. The unknown is a lot scarier when it's staring you in the face. All right, Juniper, let's wrap this up with some final thoughts.
What a journey through the eerie enigma of Ongs Hat. From quantum experiments to ghost towns and portals to other worlds, this tale leaves us questioning the boundaries of reality itself. Is Ongs Hat a gateway to the unknown or a story that got too real? Visit shadowfrequencypodcast.com to dive into our Shadow blog for more on this episode. Listen to past shows or grab some spooky swag. You can leave us a voicemail and tell us where you're tuning in from, and we might feature you next time. Matt, any last words from the Pine Barrens?
Just one. If you're wandering the Pine Barrens, watch for whispers in the trees. Goodbye, listeners.
Stay curious, stay spooky, and we'll see you next time on The Shadow Frequency. Good night, Shadow Seekers.
Have a favorite episode of The Shadow Frequency? Let us know. Email us at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com and tell us which episode has kept you up at night, and you'll be entered into our drawing to win a copy of Encounters, True Stories of UFO Sightings, Alien Abductions, and Extraterrestrial Contacts. An essential read for any true believer. Deadline to enter, June 7th. Don't miss your chance to bring the unknown a little closer to home. See you in the shadows.
This episode was produced with a commitment to exploring the unexplained while grounding our discussion in documented discoveries. All interpretations are speculative and intended for entertainment purposes.